Hello, now I'm going to share some details about my assignment 1. The first file is our iWebLens server file. First, we import necessary dependencies and packets. Then we have get labels, get widgets, get config, get load model. These methods to get the information of our tested images, and then we have do prediction to predict the image content. The main changes I made is here. For each image in the input folder, we return a JSON format objects. Then we have Europass and these 3 configuration files, and we use Flash framework to file the web service. As you can see, the resource of this application is object detect, and we use post method to return the data. Here we call a do prediction with 3 parameters: image, next, and labels. It will return the JSON object. And finally, we run the web application. And this is my doc file. First, we use Python 3.7 Slim library, and I make the work directory into code. So I add this server file into code. Because we need the Eurotiny configs file, so I also make a directory for it and add 3 configuration files to the code directory. And we copy the requirements and run some command to install the dependencies, and we install the requirements in dependencies. As you can see here, we only have 4 dependencies: Flask, NumPy, OpenCV, and py-base64. And finally, we run Python command to start the web server. As you can see here, we can use -a to see the iWeb container is running. This is my kind config YAML file. I use it to configure the class nodes. First, we declare the version of kind, and we create 2 nodes. One is control plane, and the other one is worker. And we map the container port to 31,000, and the host port is 80, and we use TCP protocol. And we can see we already have 2 nodes is running. This is my deployment YAML file. The name of my app is iWebLens, and we declare the replicas to 3. We may using another command to scale the replicas later. And since I have pushed the image to DocHub, so this is my image from DocHub, and I have limited the CPU to 0.5, and the ports for container is 5,000. Another file is service YAML file. Also, we have IO balance for the selector, and the target port is 5000. Node port is 31,000. I use this kind create cluster config command to create the cluster nodes. Use this kubectl apply -f to configure my deployment, and use this command to configure my service. And I use get ports to list all the ports. You can see here we have 3 ports is running. We can use get deployment to see the deployment is also running. We can use logs plus the name of one port to see the work balance of this port. Oops, it should be okay. Procedure logs. Yeah. So let's see another ports. Okay. This is my virtual machine's information. This is the IP address of this machine, and I've opened the SSH, so I can SSH to this virtual machine, and I've opened the HTTP, so that I can access it from outside through HTTP protocol. So in my local machine, I can run the command to run a server application. You can see it returns JSON data, and finally you have this result here. Thank you for your watching.